What is up, TapX Nation? It's Cozy here with another gameplay commentary for you guys over some more 5-star TapX gameplay. Today's gameplay is an 148 and 4 by J-Bruins, playing some ground war domination on the map Instinct, running that AK-12, doing it big over here on the TapX channel, so definitely show him some love for this sick gameplay. Alright, so let's get into today's commentary. Alright, so today I wanted to tell you guys another story. So this story involves me, my friend hanging out and getting into some big-ass trouble for something that I didn't even do. Okay, so me and my friend, I'll leave him nameless, we're hanging out, just chilling, just, doing whatever, and we were actually deciding to go to my friend's house around an apartment complex where there's a ton of buildings, and specifically windows. So we're just walking around, doing nothing, we're just kind of shooting the shit, just talking, and then all of a sudden, we're just walking along, like, oh, that's like trail of houses or whatever, and he just gets this weird-ass look in his eye, and he leans down, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He picks up like a boulder, like the biggest rock ever, and he just wails it straight at some random chick's window, and believe it or not, it actually goes through the window into the lady's bathroom while she's taking a shower. It almost kills her. Yeah, she's just standing there. Imagine you're just sitting there taking a shower, and then all of a sudden a rock flies through your window. Like, I can't even imagine the trauma that lady must have went through. So yeah, we kind of just look at each other with like complete like fear, and we just run. We book it. We totally just run as fast as we can away from the crime scene. And what's really weird is we started running like past like a tennis court, and there was just an old lady, poor innocent lady, just walking her dog, who just looked at us like we literally just robbed a bank. She looked so freaking scared. She probably thought we were gonna like stab her or something. It was just, oh my god. So we just really pay no mind to her. We just run past her. She looks absolutely scared shitless. She probably shit her pants or whatever. And we just decide to run to the nearest Bed Bath & Beyond. Just, like the nearest store that we could hide behind until, I don't know, the cops came and just like rode away, or if they just resolved the issue. I don't know what the hell we were thinking. We just had our adrenaline pumping. So we decided to, hide away. So we hid behind the Bed Bath & Beyond, just sitting there on our phones like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna go to jail? Blah, 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 blah. We're just chilling there, and then we're like, okay, you know what, fuck it, let's go home. And just as we get up to do that, a cop just strolls on by. We're sitting literally behind a Bed Bath & Beyond, and a cop decides it would be a good idea to just drive behind there to check for kids who threw rocks, and he sees us. He obviously sees us. We're just standing there, and he turns his cop car around, comes over to us, gets out of the car, and starts interrogating us. He's like, hey, you kids ever throw a rock? You guys see someone who threw a rock? And we're like, no, officer, we're good kids. We're just standing behind a Bed Bath & Beyond looking nervous as shit. And the cop just kept interrogating us, kept talking to us until eventually he knew that we did it. We knew we were fucked, and it's just kind of like a big shitty situation. So, you think that would be like the end of it? No. The cop's like, okay, I'm calling backup. Well, I don't know why the hell he needed backup, but he called over a few more squad cars. He called the kid's grandma, and he just called a whole bunch of people to come over, even the lady who saw us do it. So he comes up to us. He's like, okay, I'm gonna need you guys to put your hands above your head and face the wall. And he started like patting us down or whatever. And after that, I decided to put my hands in my sweatshirt pockets, because that's just like a habit I have. I'm sure you guys have the same thing, where you just like your resting pose is you putting your hands in your pockets. So cops get really nervous when you do that, I guess, because they think you have a weapon or whatever. But he scared the shit out of me. I put my hands in my pockets. He's like, oh, could you please get your hands out of your pockets, sir? And I'm like, okay. And I just put them to my side again. And then my stupid dumbass decides that it would be a good idea to put my hands back in my pockets. I guess I just did that out of habit. I guess I just wasn't thinking at the time. And I decided to put my hands back in my pockets. Well, the cop thought that was not a great idea. He was like, oh, excuse me, sir, get your hands out of your pockets, as he reached for his belt, probably for a taser or a pepper spray or whatever the fuck cops carry around, a gun. And I was like, oh shit, this guy's ready to tase me. This guy's ready to take me down if I have a knife or something. So I just like put my hands to my side. I literally like put my arms as straight, as stiff as possible to my side so that I could not put them back in my pockets. I kind of like leaned on them against the wall or whatever, just so that I could not get shot by a cop, so there was no chance I was gonna die that day. So, that happens, that whole awkwardness happens. He pats us down, and then, like the lady drives by, everyone drives by, they're like, yeah, that was them. And we decided to go to the lady's house. I guess like the cop wanted us to say sorry and get all the charges put together or whatever the hell. And the kid's grandma drove us there. She wasn't even mad. She was just like, that was a bad idea. And obviously I had nothing to do with it. All I did was hang out with the kid, and the kid decided it would be a good idea to throw a rock through a lady's window, a shower at that. So we're just there. We're just standing there in front of the lady's house. She comes out. She looks pissed as hell. She's like, you do realize that that's a terrible thing to do, blah, blah, blah. You're paying for it, blah, 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 blah. And obviously my friend, he took the blame for it, because he was the one who did it. He made his grandma have to pay. And we said sorry to the lady. It's whatever. She was like, yeah, I was in the shower. You could have killed me. Like, we definitely could have killed her. A rock is enough to kill somebody. I mean, that's how they used to kill people back in the old days. And obviously could have killed her. She would have been like death by shower. That would have been absolutely terrible. I would have felt terrible about it. My friend probably would have freaking never been able to live with himself. And that, honestly, that situation could have been a lot worse than it ended up being. But I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and if you did, hit us up with that like rating. Of course, leave a comment in the comment section letting us know what you thought. Check out the Pub Stomper, J-Bruins. He's awesome. He's an awesome guy. Definitely go check out his stuff. Hit subscribe to join TapX Nation, definitely come check out my channel if you enjoyed this commentary, and I will see you guys next time. Stay cozy.